血の匂いがするぞ。
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Silver Fang, and today I'm gonna be doing something a little different. It's not my typical reaction. This is gonna be an anime series review. Sorry about that. This is gonna be an anime series review on Fate Zero. I just finished watching it. I thought my overall opinion of the series was that it was pretty good. It was pretty damn good. I haven't seen other Fate series. The only other series that I've seen of Fate was Day Night, and I couldn't really talk about it because I saw it such a long time ago that I don't remember much. All I remember are a few characters. I don't remember the plot. Pretty much all I can remember are a few characters like Saber, Archer. That's pretty much it. And I recently did a reaction on Shiro, so somebody reminded me that he was on Stay Night, so I remember him. So I remember Lancer, Gilgamesh. I remember the characters, but I don't remember the overall story, so I couldn't really talk about it as much. So you can pretty much say that this is the first Fate series that I've seen. I will watch Stay Night right after this. Honestly, after I saw Zero, I did a reaction of a fight of Fate Babylonia, I think it's called. So I'm thinking of watching all the Fate series, honestly. So after this, I'm gonna go rewatch Stay Night, and someone told me that I should watch Unlimited Blade Works next. So I'm gonna do all that. But today we're here to talk about Fate Zero. So my overall opinion of Fate, it was that it was a great series. If I had to give it a ranking, I would say probably a 9 out of 10, to be honest. 9 out of 10. The plot was really good. The characters were not bad at all. The pacing of the story was not bad either. Like, everything was pretty much on point. All the way, including to the fight scenes and soundtracks. Like, everything was pretty much on point for this. The only reason why I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 is because some of the characters were not as developed as other characters. But that's to be expected from a series when you have so many characters and you're trying to focus on all of them at once. There are bound to be some who would not get as much development as others. But overall, it was a great series. I can't wait to watch Stay Night. I can't wait to watch all the Fate series, honestly. If you guys want me, actually tell me down in the comment below, because I'm gonna be watching Stay Night next from the beginning. So tell me in the comments below whether I should, 1, react to other episodes, or 2, review all the episodes, or number 3, and this is gonna take a little bit more work from you guys, you can tell me which episodes you would prefer for me to react to, and then I will react to those episodes and I'll review the others. It's up to you guys. Tell me down below in the comments below and I'll do that. So the animation for this, oh my god, animation was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. Like 10 out of 10 for sure. The animation was definitely a 10 out of 10. I think the animating studio for this was Aniplex, so of course the animation is gonna be top notch. It was not bad. It was not bad at all. Honestly, one of the best animations that I've seen in a while. If I can say anything that will compete with it, I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of nice series out there, like at this moment. For example, what am I watching right now? For example, the animation for My Hero Academia is not bad, correct? But it's nowhere close to the animation of this series, man. Like, My Hero Academia is one of the most popular series out right now. But in terms of animation, this series takes it hands down, hands down. It's definitely, again, one of the best animation that I've seen in anime in a while. Uh, Out of the top of my head right now, I can't think of a series that has better animation than this. Uh, Out of the top of my head, maybe Attack on Titan, and I think this one still takes it. But I'm not gonna get to that. Definitely the animation, 10 out of 10 for sure. Uh, the soundtracks also were on point. They gave you the feels, man. Like, those soundtracks were really good for this series, honestly. Uh, the characters, the the soundtracks for this were, I would say, a 10 out of 10 as well. Actually, make it 9 out of 10, because there are some series out there who do have like better soundtracks than this, but just make it a 9 out of 10. The characters, I would say the characters is where this series doesn't get a perfect score for me. I think the characters will be more like a 7 out of 10, just because some characters are not as well developed as others. But that's to be expected though when you have a series that focuses on so many characters at the same time, which is also one of the things that I like the most about this series, where you don't see that a lot in anime, where you don't really have a main character. You have all these different characters and you are following their story from their own point of views, and it was really good. It was really good. It was really like refreshing. It was something new, something that I don't see every day. It's not like, for example, you go to a typical shonen and you have, right, like say for My Hero Academia, you have Izuku as the main character and then all these little side characters. The same with Dragon Ball, you have Goku and then all his side characters. The same with Naruto, you have Naruto and Sasuke and then all their side characters. So this was really refreshing, where you don't really have a main character. No, you can pretty much choose your own main character, who you like the most, who is the best character. Like, you have like all these characters that you can choose from, and you're seeing their perspective the whole time, like their own perspective. You're not seeing somebody else's, just their own perspective. This is amazing, honestly. Again, really refreshing, really refreshing. And if all the Fate series, if all the series in the Fate franchise I like this, then I'm honestly gonna love every one of them, because again, this is really refreshing. I grew up pretty much watching shonens, so going and seeing something like this, where it's more plot based, character based, it's really awesome. It's really awesome. Um, but that's also when it brings it down a little bit, because you have so many characters and so many different perspectives that the character, like all the characters, are not really flushed out all the way through. I would say the ranking for the characters are probably like, for me, probably like a 7 out of 10, which is where this series doesn't get a perfect score for me. Uh, just because some of the characters are not really flushed out. Now, there's some characters in this series who have amazing development, like Hirutsugu. Like, this guy had amazing development. If you see where he started the story and where he ended, it was a complete 180. The same thing with Waver. If you see where he started in the story and where he ended, also a complete 180. The same way with this guy Kotomine. He started as someone who didn't have a purpose of his own, and then went on to find to stop serving others and serve himself and try to find his own purpose. Like, so again, there are characters who are really well developed, but there are characters who are really not that well developed at all. Like Tokuya Tokoyaki was his name, the guy that was wearing the red suit. Like, he was a cocky, arrogant douchebag from the beginning, and he died as a cocky, arrogant douchebag. Honestly, the only redeeming qualities that he had was his daughter, and that's not him, that's his daughter. So also Karia, he couldn't accomplish any of his goals. He really didn't develop as a character at all. Like, Karia was just a really sad thing to see, honestly. Like, this guy was a mess from the beginning. All he wanted to do was rescue this little girl, and he couldn't do that. The family that he was trying to protect, basically, he couldn't save the girl. The girl's mom ended up crazy because she thought he killed her husband, which he didn't. He was set up, but like, his story was just really sad all the way throughout, honestly. So overall, for characters, as I said, 7 out of 10. When it comes to the servants, my favorite was Ryder. After that, I would have to say was Gilgamesh, and after him was probably Lancer. Yo, the most fun part of this series for me was freaking Gilgamesh. Like, this dude, it was either Gilgamesh or Waver and Ryder's relationship. But like, it was fun to see just this guy Gilgamesh. He just calls everybody a mongrel. Like, he's so above everybody, like he's a god. Like, oh my god, this guy is so cocky. Like, I think this is the cockiest character in anime, honestly. I thought Vegeta was cocky until I saw this guy. Now this guy is cocky as hell. Like, this guy, it's like he doesn't breathe the same air as other humans, honestly. Like, but rightfully so, because his powers this guy's OP as hell, honestly. And this guy's OP as hell. Now, for the overall plot, it was pretty much really straightforward. They were all trying to win this basically tournament where the winner gets this wish granting it's pretty much called the Grail War. Everybody's trying to get this holy grail that pretty much whoever gets it gets their wish granted. So the plot was really straightforward, but again, the characters made it so much more than just like a simple tournament. So my overall opinion of the series is that it was really good. It was really good. Would I recommend it? Hell yes. If anyone hasn't, like, if any of you guys watching this review hasn't watched this series, I highly recommend it. It's a great series to watch. It was really good. Again, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for sure. There's not much else I could say other than it was an amazing series. The fight scenes were amazing. The fight choreographies, they were on point. I remember this scene where Gilgamesh throws a sword at Berserk, and he pretty you will have to see it. Like, this guy ducks with one sword, turns around, grabs it, and deflects the other sword with the sword that he just grabbed. And the animation for it was amazing. You will have to see it. Like, I'm telling you guys, this is an amazing series. I'm hoping Stay Night lives up to my expectations, because This Fate Zero, this was amazing. I'm hoping State Night is just as good. Again, if you guys want me, just comment down below what you want me to do with Stay Night, whether you want me to review other episodes or react to other episodes, or you would like me to react some and review some. It's up to you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so for more Fate content. Please subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And as I always say, have an awesome day and see you next time.